So the brand new FIFINE AM8 Pro just came out. We're gonna go and take a look at it. First, let's start off with the unboxing experience. So when you're unboxing this is a kit that comes with everything that you need in order to get started for streaming or whatever the case may be. This comes with the boom arm. You also have the microphone, which has a brand new layout. Still has XLR, it still has USB-C, but it has a new volume knob, which we'll get into in just a bit. Also powered with USB-C cable, which is included. And it retails for about $90, so that's the price point. Let's go ahead and take a look at this microphone. Alright, so we set up the microphone here. You can see it. You can see, obviously, you have the windscreen on it there. The cool things about this microphone, we're going to get into this in just a second. We're going to talk about this boom arm. So the boom arm has a button here at the top. It needs a dedicated power. That way you can actually power this. It's optional. You don't have to put it on, but it actually looks better than I thought, especially in person. So you can go ahead and change the color by pressing the button. And it has a bunch of different dynamic and static modes as well. You have the stacking feature. I think that one looks pretty cool. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I like to keep it in this orange version just to match with the Halloween theme. And then I also have like a purple on the microphone. On the microphone itself, it also changes a few colors here as well. And then right here towards the top, whenever you're talking, it'll also illuminate. I think this is really nice. When you're actually talking into the microphone, it'll change that specific color. Even if it has like multicolor, it'll do the same thing. So yeah, there's a bunch of different modes and different features on here. Different static modes. There's a bunch of them. Rainbow chase, solid colors, you name it. It's all there. I'm going to go back to the purple mode. You can have it turned off if you just press and hold it. It'll automatically turn off, but I keep it in the purple mode because I think it looks the best. Another few features that this actually has is if you press this, the actual bar, LED bar itself, which it's a touch sensitivity, so you just press it where this mute section is towards the top. That's where you can mute the microphone. I was looking all over the place. I was like, where is the mute button? And then I looked at the actual design. It's right there. It's pretty cool. Also, this knob here in the middle, it has tactical feedback, so you can actually feel how much you're actually, putting in the volume, and they even added the LED display. I think this is something I mentioned a long time ago to FIFINE, and they actually implemented it into the design. I really love that. So you have a physical knob with the LED meter here at the top, which I really love. If you press it, you can change the different modes. So you have the microphone mode, you have the headphone monitoring right there, and then you have the balance between, for PC, similar to the Tank 3, I believe that they had. Balance out the audio, similar to like Xbox headphones where you could balance out the audio between party and game chat. That's pretty much how this was gonna work. You could balance it out. So right now this is like towards the middle, this is towards one specific output, this is towards another specific output. Multi-functioning knob, which I really like. That's the pro feature when it comes to that. It's a good starter one. For 90 bucks, it is a little bit more on the pricier end as opposed to their other models, but hopefully in the future they'll just sell just the microphone itself. That way it's a little bit cheaper for people out there. Alright, so now we have the FIFINE AM8 Pro here now. Now you can't really see the RGB if I had it at like a different angle, so that's a different thing. You can't really always see the RGB, especially on stream, but I don't think it's a really big issue. I don't even know what volume I'm at. I'm like probably around 80%, so I'll keep it at a decent volume. The thing is, on this microphone that made a huge difference is the like noise cancellation that this actually has. What I mean by that is like if I were to have music playing right now, which I actually did, and you could not hear the music whatsoever, and I was still talking and I had dead air moments, the noise cancellation that this offers is insane. If I do streaming with it, which I'm most likely you guys will see me stream with it, I think for XLR input, yeah, it might sound better, but you're not going to have the RGB functions. You're not going to have any of these features that make it the pro level. So if you decide to use XLR, just keep that in mind. Let's go and do the air purifier test. All right, so we're jumping to turbo mode for the air purifier test. So this is what it sounds like on this mode. We have some dead air here as well. I'm just surprised on how good it does. We're actually going to improve this noise cancellation test by putting on some music right now. So I'm going to put it on the speaker right next to the microphone. All right, so we have music now. We're going to boost it up. And I'm going to show you guys on the camera what it sounds like. All right, so now we have both the music turned on right here. You can hear it on the microphone camera. And we also have the air purifier turned on in the max mode, as well as our fan. So 3 things that are happening directly towards the same side as the microphone. And if you can hear me better, then that's insane. You can see right here, like when it illuminates, it's not illuminating, so we're not picking up any loud noise, which is insane. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and switch the microphone to XLR and show you guys what it sounds like. Hopefully it sounds better. Do you guys think it'll sound better? Maybe by a little bit. So now we have the XLR input. Now, once again, when we're in XLR, you cannot change the mute button. You can't mute it. You can't change the RGB. If you wanted to do that, like change the RGB still, you need another cable in order to plug into it, just for power specifically. But this is what it sounds like on XLR. So XLR should give you the, obviously the peak potential of the microphone itself, giving you more crisp vocals, more crisp audio in general. Is it really worth it though? I don't know. I've never heard it, what it sounds like on XLR, but this is what it sounds like raw, and this is what it sounds like fully edited. We're just going to keep it simple at that. Without further ado, guys, if you want to check this microphone out, like I said, link is in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We out.